Hello, I'm Adam Black.
And I am Emily Roush here with Beacon Buzz, your first stop destination for all things happening in the Tri-State. Now, there's a lot happening in the Tri-State, but before we dive into that, let's take a minute to thank our sponsor.
Yeah, we would like to thank Bluegrass Community Federal Credit Union, because without them, this video would not be possible.
All right.
So, thank you.
Thank you to them. Now, we have another just event-filled, action-packed weekend.
Packed.
Here in the Tri-State area. So there's
so
much going on.
But before we talk about what's happening here locally, there is one event that I'm interested in called Raid Area 51.
You're going to that?
They can't stop us all.
Can't they?
Well, it starts at noon today, so it'd almost be impossible for me to get there right now. Plus, I gotta go to another event this evening, so...
Okay, they can't stop us all, but I'm pretty sure I read in a very credible news source that the government has said no to this and that the event's organizers canceled it and said, do not raid Area 51.
Well,
do not raid it.
You are right about that. The government did say, do not do that. That would be a bad idea. But, I guess, you know what you can, Storm? Pogue Landing Days.
Oh my gosh.
Starting today
at noon. I love Pogue Landing Days.
Yes.
It is such an amazing festival, such a big event in the whole
fun.
year for Ashland. So many things going on there. Of course, you have some of the most amazing fair and festival food that you will get anywhere.
I love the festival food.
So much things. What is your favorite thing you've ever gotten at Pogue Landing Days?
My favorite thing I've ever gotten at Pogue Landing Days is actually every Pogue Landing Days. I've covered Pogue Landing Days for the past 6 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. And every Pogue Landing Days, all 3 days of the festival, I go to a certain vendor that might be in a green and white tent, just saying, and get a Philly cheesesteak from them every single day.
Every day?
Every day.
Well,
And every year.
Every year. Well, I am the opposite of you, Adam. I like to try something different every time I go.
You tried it?
Every day that I go. So I've had a lot of really delicious things. The last time I went, I had some really amazing pork barbecue nachos that were pretty great.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was good, but probably the best thing I've ever gotten. It's been a few years ago. Again, I like to try something different every time, but there was this amazing concoction called a pork parfait.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
I saw the sign and I was like, my interest is piqued.
Yeah.
It looks like an ice cream frozen yogurt parfait, but instead of layers of ice cream, it was layers of mashed potatoes with pork barbecue. The top layer of mashed potatoes was scooped out with an ice cream scoop, so it looked like a scoop of ice cream.
Oh, wow.
And there was a cherry tomato on top for a cherry.
Oh.
And then running down the sides of it was delicious barbecue sauce. And it was
that
dynamite.
Is a fat boy's dream right there.
And I do have to say, it is the logistically easiest fair food I've ever had, like least messy because it's very contained. Fair food's delicious, but you know, there's sandwiches, there's nachos, there's fries.
Funnel cake.
Yeah. There's lots of things that are just messy to eat, and it was very contained. So I literally just walked around like I was eating like a thing of ice cream, just walking around, talking to people, looking, shopping all the vendors in the vendor tent. So it was very contained.
Right.
Very contained. Speaking of shopping the vendors in the vendor tent, that is another big draw for Pogue Landing Days is the block-long arts and crafts tent.
Yes, yeah.
And
who doesn't love looking at all the arts and crafts there?
Yeah, and we're not exaggerating. It is a block long. So inside of it, there are so many cool things. People, just so many amazing like artisans and crafts people.
Right.
There is everything from like jewelry, wreaths, woodworking.
Speaking of woodworking, you know what will be at Pogue Landing Days under the arts and crafts tent?
What?
The wooden pumpkin that we were talking about last week in our
The
first
wooden
episode.
pumpkin.
The wooden pumpkin. And I actually think we should make it a thing.
We're making the wooden pumpkin a thing.
The Beacon Buzz should make the wooden pumpkin a thing. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is send us your photos of your wooden pumpkin, because you know you have one.
Yes.
You know you have one. And what we want you to do is hashtag the wooden pumpkin.
He's really trying to make the wooden pumpkin.
We're going to make this.
Post them on your social media, hashtag the wooden pumpkin, but don't forget you need a hashtag Beacon Buzz as well.
Right. Hashtag the wooden pumpkin. Hashtag
I have a feeling we're going to
Buzz.
see some the wooden pumpkin pictures over on his social media pages.
Yes, I want to see
Very
hashtag
soon.
the wooden pumpkin.
I have a feeling.
We're making it a thing until Halloween is over.
That's true. But I have to say, I have Halloween is my favorite day of the year. I love fall, so I have certain Halloween decorations that stay up in my home as artwork all the time.
Well,
Which is why I love a fall festival. One of my favorite Halloween decorations I have is a gorgeous wreath, one of those really pretty ribbon wreaths with Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas's face in the middle. And I got it at Pogue Landing Days.
Yeah.
That is where I got it.
Yeah.
So check out then the great arts and crafts tents. That's not the only thing that's going on. We've just mentioned two things. Family friendly, family fun. There are going to be a lot of carnival rides, but inflatables are free during Pogue Landing Days.
Who doesn't love free?
Exactly. Bring the kids down. They can have a great time. Of course, another really hallmark of Pogue Landing Days is all of the amazing free music that you have access to.
Right, yeah. This year, I mean, there's going to be 2 stages set up.
2 stages.
One on 15th Street and one on 16th Street. 16th Street is going to have the big performer Saturday night. Country music star Josh Grayson and Thompson Square. Huge country stars.
Big country stars.
Who doesn't love them?
So we have amazing country stars plus a lot of really great local artists and bands. So really there is just something for everybody and a full schedule of events. Now there's a lot going on at Pogue Landing, and I'll tell you what, one place where you can find a complete list of everything that is going on at Pogue Landing is
the Greater Ashland Beacon.
Yes.
You can pick up a freaking beacon all throughout town, wherever we put the Greater Ashland Beacon. Perfect place for the schedule. We got a full schedule of everything happening from today to Sunday. We also got a nice little story in here about Pogue Landing Days written by me, Adam Black, the editor of the Greater Ashland Beacon.
I'm sorry, who wrote that? I didn't catch that.
Adam Black, the Greater Ashland Beacon editor. Anyways, we also got bios inside here, so of the artists, so you can see everything that's happening at Pogue Landing Days right here at the Greater Ashland Beacon.
And of course, we call it the Freakin' Beacon
because
it's free.
You can pick it up.
Spread throughout across our tri-state area.
Boyd and Greenup County.
Boyd and Greenup counties, pick up a copy for free. Now, that is just one event that is happening. It's a lot in one event. So, of course, Pogue Landing Days goes today through Sunday. So we've got country music, good country music performances, but this is an event-filled weekend for different types of music. The Paramount Arts Center is having the latest installment of their Jazz Alley series Saturday night.
With Bob Thompson in the unit. It's going to be a great night. Who doesn't love some jazz music, you know? Tickets for there are $5 to $15, depending on where you're sitting in the Paramount, but I mean, everywhere's a good seat in the Paramount.
Yeah, everywhere's a good seat.
They're all worth it.
So we've got amazing country music, we've got amazing jazz music. There is also amazing blues music happening in our tri-state region across the river over in Ironton, Ohio. The Ironton Council for the Arts is kicking off their season of performances with blues guitarist J.L. Folks and his trio. That is award-winning blues guitarist. That is taking place Saturday night at 7:30 at the Rife Center Rotunda. That, of course, is on the campus of Ohio University Southern. Tickets for that are going to be $10, or for $40 you can buy tickets to the entire season. Ohio University Southern students show up with your student ID and you get in for free. All the information about that you can find over on the Ironton Council for the Arts Facebook page.
Right. And then also on Saturday, it's not in our immediate area, but in Barboursville, West Virginia, they got the Barboursville Fall Festival, another festival where I'm sure you can find Hashtag the wooden pumpkin.
He is really trying to make that a thing. He's really trying.
We're gonna make
people.
it. Send me your wooden pumpkin pictures.
Send them, post them. Hashtag the wooden pumpkin. Hashtag
Beacon
Buzz.
We want to see them.
We want to see them. We want to see them.
Yeah.
So
much to do on today and then tomorrow and then on Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday, of course, Pogue Landing Days continues on. There's going to be a church service, and I believe free donuts and coffee will be given out after, which is...
Who doesn't love coffee and donuts?
Who doesn't love coffee and donuts, so check that out. But also on Sunday, of course, again, the Paramount is doing another...
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. He was so excited, he didn't even let me finish the sentence.
Sorry.
He's a super fan. He can't help it. He's a super fan.
Who doesn't love Harry Potter?
Another double feature. What movies are they showing on Sunday?
At 2 p.m., they're going to show Order of the Phoenix. And then at 5:30, Half-Blood Prince, which is one of my favorite movies.
Is that one of your favorites?
Yes, it
well, again, prices are the same for this Sunday as they were last Sunday. $7 to see one movie, $10 to check out the double feature. So go watch some great movies in a beautiful setting. Get some popcorn.
Have fun.
Love the popcorn.
Yeah. So much to do.
Yeah, a lot to do again this weekend, and this is where we need your help, everybody. If you have any events, things that you want us to check out, look at, plug on the show, put them in the comments below.
Comment below.
Comment below. We want to hear from you. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Again, have a wonderful weekend.
And make sure to check us out on the Greater Ashland Beacon Facebook page or our Instagram or YouTube.
Yes, you can find us on YouTube at the Gap Channel.
Right.
So we will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
Bye.